Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we uncover the really juicy bits hidden in plain sight in company reports, maybe even a few loans that got extended just a little bit too long. So today we're diving into a filing from Non-Invasive Monitoring Systems Incorporated. This might seem like another dry corporate document, but trust me, there are. Some interesting moves happening behind the scenes involving some key figures and a whole lot of promissory notes before we dive in. If you like getting the real story behind these financial filings, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Also, if you want to connect with other business-minded folks and discuss these filings, join our Discord community, linked in the description below. Alright, so what we have here is an 8K filing. This is basically a report of significant events that a company needs to announce to the public. It is like getting a postcard from the company about something important that just happened or is about to happen. The main story here is about several amendments to existing loans and the creation of a new one. It seems Non-Invasive Monitoring Systems Incorporated, or NIMS as we can call them, has been busy renegotiating their debt all at once on the 5th of January 2026. They made some important changes to a bunch of promissory notes. These are basically IS the company has with certain LEs. Enders. Let's start with the 2021 Frost Gamma Investments Trust promissory. Note this note was originally for $75,000 and the maturity date, which is when the loan is due, was the 31st of December 2025. However, NIMS and Frost Gamma Investments Trust agreed to push that date back to the 30th of June 26. This means NIMS got a little more time to pay back this particular loan. Frost Gamma Investments Trust is controlled by Dr. Philip Frost, who is a director at NIMS and owns over 10% of the company's stock. So this is a loan from a significant insider. Following a similar pattern, NIMS also amended the 2021 HSER promissory note, another $75,000 loan originally due the 31st of December 2025. This one was also extended to the 30th of June 2026. Dr. Jane H.S. Yao is the one behind this loan. She is not just a lender, she is also the chairman of the board and the interim chief executive officer of NIMS, and she also owns more than 10% of the company's stock. So again, a loan from a key insider. They also did the same dance with the 2022 Frost Gamma Investments Trust promissory. Note this was for $75,000 and its maturity date was also moved from the 31st of December 2025 to the 30th of June 2026. This is another loan from Dr. Philip Frost's trust. And they did it again with the 2022 HL promissory note, another $75,000 loan also extended from the 31st of December 2025 to the 30th of June 2026. It is pretty clear that Dr. H. Chow and Dr. Frost are playing very important roles in keeping NIMS afloat with these loans. The pattern continues with the 2023 Frost Gamma Investments Trust promissory. Note this one was for a larger amount, $200,000, and its maturity date was also extended from the 31st of December 2025 to the 30th of June 2026, again from Dr. Philip Frost's trust. Then there is the second amendment to the September 2024 Frost Gamma Investments Trust promissory note for $25,000. This one also had its maturity date pushed from the 31st of December 2025 to the 30th of June 2026. And another one, the second amendment to the October 2024 Frost Gamma Investments Trust promissory note for $30,000, its maturity date also extended to the 30th of June 2026. They also amended the January 2025 Frost Gamma Investments Trust promissory note for $40,000. The maturity date moved from the 31st of December 2025 to the 30th of June 2026. And the first amendment to the August 2025 Frost Gamma Investments Trust promissory note for $25,000. Again, the maturity date shifted from the 31st of December 2025 to the 30th of June 2026. It is quite a coordinated effort to extend all these debt obligations. But that is not all. On the 2nd of January 2026, NIMS also took out a brand new loan, a promissory note for $100,000. This one is also with Frost Gamma Investments Trust, and it is due on the 30th of June 2026. This note has an interest rate of 11% per annum, which is fairly standard. But what is interesting here is that it can be prepaid without penalty this year. Suggests NIMS might be looking for other financing options, or perhaps they anticipate being able to pay it off early. So across all these amendments and the new note, NIMS has essentially restructured its debt obligations to give itself more breathing room, pushing back maturity dates and securing new funds. Notably, all these transactions are with insiders. Dr. Philip Frost and Dr. Jane Hat Zhao, who are key figures in the company. Now, looking at the exhibits attached, we can see the details of these amendments. Exhibit 10.1, for example, details the third amendment to the 2021 promissory note between NIMS and Frost Gamma Investments Trust, dated the 4th of October 2021. All these amendments and new notes are essentially extensions and adjustments to existing financial Arrangements showing the company is relying heavily on these insiders for financial support to continue its operations. The report is signed by James J. Martin, the Chief Financial Officer. Dated the 7th of January 2026, this indicates the company is actively managing its financial obligations and communicating these changes as required. Now let's talk about what this all means Non-Invasive Monitoring Systems Inc. is clearly in a phase where they need significant financial backing to operate, and NIMS appears to be getting that backing from its own directors and major shareholders. This strategy of extending loan maturities and securing new insider financing can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it provides immediate liquidity and stability, allowing the company to continue its business operations without seeing immediate default risk. On the other hand, it highlights a potential reliance on a limited pool of lenders who are also insiders. This could raise questions about the company's long-term financial health and its ability to attract external investment if it becomes overly dependent on these related party transactions. The fact that they pushed back multiple loans to the same date, the 30th of June 2026, suggests a strategic plan to consolidate their short-term debt obligations and perhaps address them together. The opportunities here lie in the company's ability to use this extended runway to either turn its business around, generate more revenue, or secure more conventional financing from external sources. The risks are quite apparent. If the company cannot improve its financial performance by June 2026, these loans will come due again. And if external financing options are still not available, the situation could become precarious. In conclusion, Non-Invasive Monitoring Systems Inc. is navigating a critical financial period. They are actively managing their debt through insider loans, which provides immediate relief but also presents potential long-term challenges. The key will be whether the company can leverage this crucial breathing room to achieve sustainable profitability and reduce its reliance on related party financing. Alright, that is our breakdown of this Non-Invasive Monitoring Systems Inc. filing. What is your take on these insider loans and the company's financial strategy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate reports. Don't forget to check out our Discord in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching, see you next time.